This 3-minute video introduces the Yorkshire and Humber-based companies that are investing in virtual production, a production method that uses a suite of software tools or games engines to combine live-action footage and computer graphics in real-time content creation. Individuals being interviewed in the video include Rachel Nicholson, Head of Institution at Backstage Academy, Martin Taylor, Director and Co-founder at Prox and Reverie, Victoria Wharton, Executive Producer at Sky Studios, Jim Farmery, Development Director at Explore, Tom Diffenthal, owner of Pittswood Studios, Richard Knight, Career Support Manager at Screen Yorkshire, James Franklin, Virtual Production Supervisor at Sky Studios, Tracy Brabin, Mayor of West Yorkshire, and Mike Farmer, Managing Director at I4 Studios. The video shows multiple locations across Yorkshire, including the Sky Building in Leeds, film studios with green screens and editing suites, as well as the use of equipment such as film cameras, monitors, motion capture suits, and virtual reality headsets.
What are the creative possibilities with virtual production?
It's a really interesting question, and I'm going to caveat that with nobody knows yet.
I describe it as the point where the unreal and the real collide.
Nothing stands between the imagination and the computer and technology anymore.
The shift from linear working to total immersion disrupts everything, and we're very good at disrupting things here.
In Yorkshire, we have 6,000 skilled screen professionals in just one region.
I've heard it described as the biggest innovation in a century.
We just feel like there's a power in it to be able to generate more narrative from it. There's more opportunities. It's like the world's your oyster because it's not even the real world.
Virtual production in Yorkshire and the Humber.
You get to move the camera and the world moves behind. We don't have to physically move to lots of different places. We can do a lot of different setups in one location, say a green screen or in front of an LED wall.
We have the environmental cost of filming out there on the real world as well. The ability to pull some of those environments into a controlled studio where you can set your sunset and shoot a sunset in real time all day is going to create so much freedom for directors.
Perhaps when people think of virtual production, they think of the end of the pipeline when you're in the studio or the soundstage. However, what we've been able to do using Unreal Previs presentations is really dig into what a project is.
You'll have everyone from the art director to the DOP to the director all have a creative input, and they can immediately see how it's going to look.
We're definitely entering an era now where content is coming off the screen. And people are becoming aware that the physical real world and these synthetic metaverse story worlds are beginning to merge. And so we specialise in that merging point.
We've invested nearly £1 million in virtual production equipment. We've seen a massive growth, not just because of COVID, in lots of different fields. People making corporate films, people making TV, people making streaming content, and also live events. We're looking to enhance stage performance with this sort of tech.
Yorkshire is a really great place to be doing this stuff. You've got the regional support itself, but it's a lot more cost effective to do production here. It costs a fraction of what it would be to do it even in a major city close by or certainly down south.
I want us to do everything we can to grow virtual production in our region. I want Yorkshire to be at the forefront of cutting-edge content development.
Yorkshire has a history of innovation. We're inventive, we're creative.
I think we're just really passionate about telling stories. Any kind of tool that's out there that's going to help us tell different stories is a massive asset to what we do.
I think the opportunities it opens up are going to affect how we think about what we can create, how we can create it, and who creates it.
There is so much scope with virtual. The sky's the limit.
People want new ways of perceiving the impossible.
List of thanks and production credits. XR Stories, Sign, Screen Industries Growth Network, University of York.